because it's the quarterfinal. And yeah, I'm super happy for my players.
Daily Mirror.
Hello, Thomas. When you played so well over the course of the two games, dominate both games, manage the games so well, how much confidence can that give you for Friday's draw, that you can be a match for anyone in this competition? The players have so much pedigree.
Most important is that we feel that that we deserve this. The most important is that the guys, that we give a feedback for the guys, really what they did here in terms of quality, but also intensity. And the most important is that you feel it, that your manager has to convince you, and not anybody needs to convince you everything is good, but we miss the results. You need to feel it. And they play with a special bond, and fixtures like this and results like this give you the certain edge and the certain clue to achieve special things. You can only do this with a special atmosphere. And right now we are in this draw, and I'm pretty sure that nobody wants also to play against us. And this will be a super difficult challenge, of course, because we're in the last 8, which is already a big step. But from there on we go, and there's no need to be afraid. We take what we get, and we'll prepare the best way possible.
Jerry Cox.
Hi Thomas, congratulations on the win. How pleased were you with your front three, and particularly Hakim Ziyech, who hasn't had an easy time since arriving at Chelsea, but he's always shown that he can do it at the highest level at this competition, isn't he?
Yeah, he played for that reason. He played today because he did it with Ajax. He came through until semi-final, I think. So we choose him for this. He had good experiences in round of 16. He knows how it feels to arrive in the knockout round and to go through to the last 8. First reason because he deserves. This was the second reason, and third reason was because today was also like that we miss Mason Mount, and we wanted to replace the work rate and the intensity from Mason with Hakim, because we know we face many times a midfield of 3 against Atletico with a lot of quality, and we wanted to have 3 central midfielders against the ball, minimum against the ball. So this was Hakim's job to give reliable work rate into this team. This is what he always does. He suffers a little bit to adapt maybe to our style. He loves to play very creative. He needs a little bit to adapt to the structure and to be maybe a bit more reliable with the ball, that everybody around him knows a little bit better which ball he likes to play, and he needs to find a bit better the rhythm, when to take risk and when not to take the risk. But I'm super happy because for what we put him on the field today, this is totally reliable, that he is a hardworking guy up front, and I'm happy that he could finish the transition with Kai and Timo. So the 3 were all involved, and was a nice goal and a decisive goal.
Matt Law.
Hi, Thomas. I wondered if you'd seen many better midfield performances than N'Golo Kante tonight. And also, he turns 30 this month. He doesn't look like he's going to be slowing down anytime soon.
And I never know the age of my players, just judge from performance. And, if you play with NG, you always play with minimum half a min more, because he gives an intensity and volume that is simply outstanding, and this is unique. It's a pleasure to be coach of him. It's a big gift for me. A guy so humble, such a big helper on the pitch, and don't underestimate his quality in passing and dribbling and escaping the pressure. And still things to improve for him, even so with the ball. So it's fantastic to have him. And Kova and him needed to step up today because we missed Shoshi in midfield. So the 2 knew that we rely on them. They took all the weight on their shoulders, and they did a fantastic job.
Nizar Kinsella.
Hi Thomas, congratulations. The goal was pretty brilliant, the first goal today. How much did it excite you, the way they linked up the 3 attackers, and is that something you kind of want to see click over your time as a manager?
we need to improve in counter-attacks, clearly. We need to improve in, we have so many ball wins. We need to improve in the first 1-2 contacts after we win the ball, that we implement more forward thinking after the ball wins, to use our speed to exploit some spaces. The goal is fantastic, because if you look how the goal starts, is a tackle from Timo, a deflection of the cross, a tackle from Timo. We are not lazy and wait for counterattacks. We are hardworking, and we are a hardworking team, and the hardworking team is the best team you can have as a coach. So we're looking for the click. We're looking for a bit more clinical and precise decision making in the counterattacks, because even in second half we could finish the game off easily with 2-3 goals, but we're still lacking the last pass. But it was nice to see that our offensive guys are involved in decisive goals. This gives us a big boost.
Okay, last 2 questions. John Murray and Jacob Steinberg to finish. John.
Thomas, in spite of what you say there, you know, this start that you've made just goes from strength to strength. How good a thing do you think you have going here already, based on when you draw on your previous experiences?
But from the very first moment, like a part of a family and of a well structured club organization that thinks every 3 days, that thinks only what is needed, that the first team of football wins games. And this is, everybody in this club thinks about football, and up front the support was from the first day amazing. I feel like a part of it, a true part, and feel like part of really also of the team. The input of the players, the amount of the approach to the game, to training, is outstanding. What Premier League demands and what they are used to give into their performances is simply fantastic to see. And from here we go, and we take it step by step, and we encourage them, because we see so many good things since the first training and the first game that we coached, which was very, very soon after we arrived, one day after we arrived. And from there we had so many good habits, and the atmosphere and the attitude towards training and game and the whole club is amazing. And it's our job to play our part, and my job to play my part, not more and not less. And this is what it is all about. Put the guys in the mood and in the spirit that they can perform and that they can show their quality, because this is their quality.
Last question, Jacob Steinberg.
Hi, Thomas. The second goal is scored by Emerson, a player who hasn't played that much for you, but then he's come on tonight and made a big impact. And then we see players running the length of the pitch to celebrate with him, players in the